All right, welcome back to WMAC Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a fight announcement. So, ONE Championship has announced a ONE Atomweight 115-pound bout that's between Itsuki Android 18 Hirata and Ayaka Zombie Miura that's going to go down at ONE Championship 165 on January 28th in Tokyo, Japan. ONE Championship's first event in Japan since pre-pandemic. It's going to be headlined by a kickboxing bout between Rod Tang and Takeru. This is a battle between two judoka. Not only a battle between two judoka, it's a battle between two very one-dimensional fighters, as it were, almost specialists. Each of them, love to go for throws in order to get the fight to the ground. Basically, your head and arm throw is what it really translates to. Talk about more about that in a second. Let's get into the stats a little bit here. So Hirata comes in at 6-2. Miura comes in at 12-5. Hirata last fought in March of this year. Lost a decision to Sahi Ham at One Fight Night 8. Miura last fought in November at One Fight Night 16. She won by submission against Meng Bo via scarf hold Americana in the first round. That was at 125 pounds, where she's been campaigning her entire one championship career. Let's see. I believe Miura is the elder fighter. Let's see. She is the elder fighter, 33-24 for Hirata. They're actually the same height at 5'2", 157 centimeters. I'm not sure I have a reach on both of them. No. So, most of the stats are the same. Experience factor goes to Miura. She is older as well, so more maturity. That's a big thing there. Miura is a much more mature fighter than Hirata is. A more mature person, period. So those are your stats. Let's see. So like I was saying, this is a battle between two, you can say they're pretty one-dimensional judoka. Both like to get to their opponents so that they can throw them to the ground and then work on the ground from there. The way they differ is in how they get to their opponents to execute those throws. Miura will strike into the clinch in order to straight up throw her opponent. So she'll start out punching and will strike into the clinch, and she's willing to wade forward and even eat some punches to get to that throw, to get to the clinch so that she can throw her opponent. That has cost her several times in the past, but it has worked more often than not. Hirata, on the other hand, she will shoot like a traditional wrestling takedown, and then she'll wait for her opponent to sprawl, and then she will drive forward. Usually she'll drive forward and up into the clinch, and then will work for a throw from there. So while Miura strikes into the clinch for a traditional clinch style takedown, Hirata will often shoot like a wrestler. And if she gets denied that takedown, she doesn't even really try to go for a traditional leg takedown. She'll shoot and then drive her opponent usually into the cage and work for the throw once she gets the clinch up against the cage. So two very different methods of getting to the clinch so that they can then execute the throw and work their ground game from there. Now Miura relies on lightning fast throws and loves that scarf hold. Traps a head, traps an arm, and specializes in an straight arm bar or the key lock / Americana from that position, which she now calls her Ayaka lock. Hirata doesn't have as many finishes as Miura does, but she does have, I believe, more finishes by TKO. Let me see. Miura has no wins by KO or TKO. She has 8 submission wins and 4 decisions per Tapology.com. Hirata has 2 wins by KO or TKO, 2 by submission, and 2 decision wins. So Miura has 2 more wins by strikes than, Hirata has 2 more wins by strikes than Miura does, but Miura beats her in submission percentages. So it should be a fun little fight. This will be the first fight for Miura at 115 pounds since she came to ONE Championship. Before she came to ONE, she fought, I believe, exclusively for Pancrase. No. Okay, no. She had, her first few fights were outside of Pancrase, but then she had, like 4 straight bouts for Pancrase, which is where she really made her name. But all of her bouts before ONE Championship were at 115 pounds. Hirata made her pro debut for ONE and has only fought for them since then. All at 115 pounds, what ONE Championship calls their atomweight division. Miura was hoping to get another title shot at Seongjin-nan. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But I believe this is her first fight back in Japan in, let me see, since 2018, I believe. So it'll be nice for her to get a fight back in front of her home crowd. Both of them will be fighting at home, of course, being that they are both Japanese. Anyway, those are my initial thoughts on this bout. Who do you think will get to the throw first? Will it be Android 18 Itsuki Hirata, or will it be Zombie Ayaka Miura? Let me know your pick in the comments down below. If you liked the vid, please hit that thumbs up. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.